Just easily been stressed out, maybe even strung out, had she been thinking about all of those pieces that at this point she had no control over.
Now you see how you feel, your emotions right now? That's a grown woman, right? Imagine if she was 12, sitting in the classroom trying to learn. Imagine she was 13, sitting in the classroom trying to learn. Imagine she was 7, sitting in the second grade classroom trying to learn.
So what did you think about the reunion today?
I thought it was good. I think that it was nice to get a sense of how they're looking at what equity is, and hearing the stories from the teachers was particularly valuable, and hearing from the students was really valuable about their perspectives on things.
What are your final thoughts on it and all that?
My final thoughts are there's a lot of work to do. That I think that I appreciated in the video. It talked about how this is a systemic problem and it can't be solved by just focusing on individuals. And while I think that there's incredibly dedicated people that are working for our schools and in our schools, there's also really systemic problems, and just keeps confirming that we really need to get courageous and look at a systemic perspective and not focus too much just on what are individual teachers doing or individual students being treated, but that in conjunction with how is the system perpetuating these problems that we heard in the discussion folks who went to schools a long time ago face and folks who go to schools here now face. So there's clearly some patterns.
My name is Isabel. I'm a senior at SILSA.
So what did you think about the meeting, and what are your thoughts on it?
I think the meeting was very eye-opening for everyone here, especially the parents, knowing a little bit of the background of what the teachers deal with and how they're trying their best to improve this system, not only for the students and the parents, both themselves.
And personally, what do you think could be done, to actually help the community school-wise?
Maybe more involvement with the parents, letting the parents know what they need to work on with their children and stuff. Just more involvement.
Isabel. Un gusto. ¿Qué aprendiste ahora en día de esta actividad que están haciendo?
Lo que yo aprendí es que los maestros de veras quieren hacer el sistema de la escuela mejor para los estudiantes y quieren agarrar la ayuda de los padres para poderles ayudar, porque no pueden hacer todo ellos solos.
Perfecto. ¿Y hacia dónde se dirigen? ¿Hacia dónde es la sumisión que llevan? Quieren como, no sé, dejar de decir como ciertas palabras, de ponerle etiquetas.
Sí, ciertas etiquetas a estudiantes, porque eso no es lo que los define, es lo que tú haces lo que te va a definir, y eso es lo que ellos quieren dejarles saber, que ellos no son lo que la sociedad le ha puesto, ellos pueden ser lo que ellos quieran.
Brianna.
Okay, hi Brianna. So do you work for any organization around here just for the school, or?
No, I'm a SILSA senior. Yeah. I feel like it was just empowering to know that they were trying to make a difference in our school system. I think just more of that close relationship with those minorities and those people that need that extra help would be very good for our school system.
April Dockery.
Hi April. So I wanted to ask you, what organization do you work for here at the school?
I am the principal of Asheville Middle School.
Okay. So what do you think how the meeting went? What are your final thoughts on it?
I think that every opportunity we have to engage our community in this work, it makes our school system better and better, and it makes our community stronger. If we invest in our schools, we're investing in our community.
So you care more about the community, correct?
I care a lot about our community. I'm raising my children here, and I believe passionately that if we have strong schools and we have a strong middle school, we're going to have a strong city.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael Holton.
Hi, Michael. So I wanted to ask you, what organization do you work for?
I work for Asheville Middle School. I'm a 7th grade assistant principal.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, what do you think how the meeting went? What could be done? What are your thoughts on it?
I think the meeting went well. I think having the conversation about equity is the biggest thing. I mean, most people shy away from having those difficult conversations, but being able to have these conversations here today with children around to see us talking about equity and how to bridge the gap to bring us closer together, I think it's a success. Every time you have a conversation and meeting about this, you have to look at it as a success because you're having the conversation.
So what is your name?
My name is Chloe Serapio.
Hi, so I wanted to know, do you work for any organization here at the school for anything here?
My daughter is a 2nd grader at Vance.
Okay, that's nice. So I wanted to ask you, how did you think the meeting went? What you think you could be done or anything like that?
Well, I'm part of the Parent Racial Equity team at Vance. And I think that continuing involvement of parents in what's happening here will be an important part in changing our community as a whole, not just within the school, but the parents' involvement will also then shift what's happening in the school system, the equity work that's happening in the school system, out into the rest of our community. And that's, I think, an integral part to changing how our children progress in this group, in this city.
So you think that parent involvement is going to help with progress?
I think it'll help, absolutely.
All right, thank you.
My thoughts on progress? It's going to take a while, and it's going to take a lot of understanding and education and believing, not just from parents, but from educators as well.
Yeah, that's the teachers and the parents and the whole community that's going to need to get involved to be able to make change.
Yeah, I think the ACSF program is going to level the field for education and diversity for all our kids.
All right, thank you.